St. Patrick's Day, lucky leprechaun hat, and a shotgun. You can't go wrong with that. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. It's an old school map. Baghdad, shotgun, protect the civilians. Now, if you're fairly new to Sniper Strike, you don't know how this map used to be. It was a lot easier to get a good score on, but they remodeled it, changed it around. And it's a little bit more tricky, this map, but that's why you got me to help you break it down. So first off, let's look at my gear. Obviously, you gotta have the Shamrock hot hat. I'm sorry. Hopefully you have that. I do have one. Mine's very low level. It's only at a level 2. I've got on every other gear that pretty much helps shotgun, aids a shotgun with damage. And remember, there's no damage reduction help in arena. So that's all my gear there. You can see. So now on to perks. I've got Killing Spree in slot number 1 this week and Multi-Kill in slot number 2. Now I'd like you to keep a couple things in mind as to why I have Killing Spree in slot number 1. First thing first, my Killing Spree perk is 1 level higher than my Multi-Kill perk. That's number 1. But the main reason why I also put Killing Spree in the first slot is because I like to use it on short maps, like, you don't have a lot of time, and this one is a pretty short map. I believe the time on it's about 1 minute 29 seconds, if I'm correct. So it's pretty short. So you get to that 45, 50 kill or 60 kill streak as soon as possible, because that will give you your big score. And just as a reminder, before we get into the strategy of stuff, remember to get your win streak up to number 8 and use that 3-hour protection. Preferably if you use the Titan Smasher or if you have the Anniversary Shotgun. The Anniversary Shotgun is actually the best one, but I prefer the Titan Smasher because it gives me the 40 kill streak. Anniversary Shotgun gives you 45. Most shotguns give you 30. So look at your gun and try to get one that gives you 40 or 45 for you to get your best scores. So if you're still here at this point, that means you found this video very informative and interesting. And if you're new to the channel, maybe you've watched 1 or 2 videos, but you really haven't subscribed yet, I would really suggest that you hit that subscribe button now and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any future videos, because we do this every darn week, pretty much. And also, while you're doing that, just drop a like on this video, as it helps me a lot in the search. And also share this content with your clan mates, especially if you're a small clan trying to develop and become better. This will help your clan mates get better as players and your clan much more recognized and bigger. So, having said all of that, let's dive in. So, you're looking at this photo and you see arrowed A, B, and C. And yes, this is the second position, not the starting position. But let me explain first, okay? And I'm telling you why I started with this one. So I used this photo because I wanted to label the far left of this wall here, A, the middle here, B, and then the far right of the other wall, C. And it's going to make it very easy for me to explain the strategy across, or get my point across to you guys much more easily. So let's go back from the front. So right off the bat, we want to start on the right footing, okay? Before we get to the second position, when we move from here to the middle, we're going to try and get between 20 to 24 kills. Okay, it's possible. I've done it several times, okay? So what's happening here is there's 2 guys and there's 1 explosive barrel. What you're gonna do is wait until the 3rd guy shows up in between both of them, shoot the explosive barrel, killing all 3, and you might, if you're lucky, you might possibly kill one of the runners that run underneath their gun there also, giving you, that extra kill. So that's the first thing I do, okay? So we've blown up the explosive barrel in the first part that I showed you. So the very next step after blowing up that bomb is to get your gun aimed at like about the stairwell, the bottom stairwell of A, but you want your gun to be at an angle where you could still see B and C. And the reason for that is you want to see if there is an opportunity for multi-kill if another guy comes down B, and then possibly a guy running down C, where you could shoot the guy and also hit the barrel at the same time, having a multi-kill explosion. Now, while you have your gun down here pointed at A, you're going to shoot any knife man that's running down, but you're only going to stay in this position until about 1 minute 3 seconds. You don't want to stay longer than that. Okay, the longest probably, yeah, from here from 1 minute 11 to about 1 minute 3 seconds. Then after that, you're gonna want to focus on B and C only. And the reason being is because at the 57 second mark, your first bomber comes down. It's an opportunity to get a multi-explosive kill. And I believe it's at 48 seconds or 47 seconds, a second bomber is going to come down. That's your second chance of getting a multi-kill explosive kill. Okay, so that's the reason after the 1 minute 3 seconds on A, you want to shift to B and C and forget about A after that. So once you hit the 44th second, it's going to bring you to the second part of the map where you're going to be looking up the stairs. Okay, and we're going to talk about that next. All right, so hopefully this diagram or these pictures aren't too confusing for you, but this is why I really need the A, B, and C. Okay, so it's actually two pictures. If you could see that line right down the middle, it's two pictures. So on the left side where you see the 232, that's one picture, and then the other side where you see thumbnail maker, that's another picture. So A and B is on the left side. And if you look up top, right behind that canister barrel, there's a little gap. And I circled it. And I put an arrow there to get your attention. And then if you look at A, on the stairwell of A, there is a big X. Now, if you look on the other side where the 39-second is, there's a little circle there. And then on the stairwell of C, there's an X. So now what the X's represent are the bombers, okay? And where you see the circle is where the bombers pass, where you just get a little fraction of the bomber, just a small fraction of the bomber. Now, if you just decide to wait for the bombers to come where the X are, you get an average score, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you, you're gonna get explosive kills, lots of explosive kills, but you're gonna get an average score because you're losing so much time waiting on them to come all the way down on the stairs. Now, if you do take a chance, and it's not gonna always work, but if you do take a chance and you hit their explosive vests where they are in the circle areas, even if you don't hit all of them the same all the time, if you hit probably 2 or 3, you will see a big increase in your score. Now, when you first come to this point of view of the stairwell A, B, and C, one thing I must also mention is the bomber always comes down C first. Okay, C. And as soon as you detonate his bomb or kill him or he passes, then I think it's like 4 or 3 seconds later, the next bomber is gonna come down A. So the trick is not to just wait on the bomber to come by those little gaps and just only hit the explosive vest. You also want to be able to be picking up multi kills if possible, or even just a knife man runner, just to keep the score ticking while you're waiting those 3 seconds for the next bomber to come out. Pick up those little kills, they add up, and that's how you get the 60 or 62 kills that really is going to drive your score up. Okay, those little kills, you got to pick them up. But if you definitely detonate the bombers from up there, you will get a very good score. The sad thing is, I recorded the video of me getting my best score, but for some reason the phone said error and it didn't record it. So the video that I will be showing you is one of the better scores I had. So I'll just put it up because it's the same execution points. It wasn't as a good start as I wanted, but it pretty much shows what you should be looking for, what you should do. Now, that's all I have for this video, guys. It's a pretty short map, so I didn't have to go into too much stuff. Hopefully the video was helpful. Please drop a like on the video and share this content. And remember, if you're new here or if you've been watching videos for a while and you think it's really informative, please subscribe and join the channel. Thank you. I'll see you guys next week.